Alright, so welcome to Sips and Tips Advice. In this video, I'm going to be doing another DIY for color correcting. I was trying to find some videos on color correcting your foundation. I heard one person kind of mention it, but I didn't see any examples. And I was searching. I was like, freak it, I'm going to just do my own and experiment since I love experimenting anyway. So the thing about this video is what I've come to learn and love about this, and not to be afraid of this, is all it is every makeup you can possibly think of, any color it is sitting in this box. If you can picture that and mix the way to your heart's content and easily learn this thing is so easy to understand. They have the color wheels, and if I look at the color wheels, you'd be like, what the hell is this? But if you look at the color wheel, whatever color is across from it, it either complements that color or it cancels out that color. So I'll have to go into it further. There's so many videos on that, on the different colors canceling out. And actually, I posted up a video from Robert Jones Beauty Academy. It's up on my blog. I love the way how he went into detail about color correcting. He did everything except for the foundation, and I thought he was going to do one on there, but I didn't see one on his YouTube channel. But he did one on, it pretty much goes over everything from the lipstick color to the blush color that should go to with your skin tone. I mean, literally, he was so detailed. He had a whole one side just darker tones, so lighter, darker tones, foundations, and then he had blushes that go along with those skin tones that he recommended for that, and blushes that went alongside the lighter foundation colors that complement that. And he explained why those blushes did not go with certain brown skin tones. And it was just, he did such an excellent job, even down to explaining the whole eyeshadow and what eyeshadow goes with what color eyes. He made it so easy to understand and comprehend. Anybody who watches that should be able to get it and understand it. After I watched it, I totally got it after that point. And then I read across another blog where the lady actually showed on the color chart that it was a chart. It's basically, you can also do what's a triangle on the color chart, and it will show you what goes with that eyeshadow, so you can pair up the correct color eyeshadow with the correct color lipstick. So anyway, it was pretty useful. So I don't know if y'all ever struggle with that. You put an eyeshadow on and you're like, hey, what lipstick color should I put on? The color chart makes it easy. Because what color is across from it is the color. Alright, so anyway, so in this video today, I want to make a video on how to change your color foundation for the changing seasons. Because ain't nobody got time to be buying a whole bunch of different foundations, you know, when you can just easily just change this. Or if you're a makeup artist and you know, you're on set or you're on location wherever, and you don't have the correct tone and you need to tone it down, make it look a little bit more cool, or you need to make it look a little bit more warmer, and you don't have that opportunity to leave, you have this. Okay? So this, I have two colors here. Alright? One's a little bit warmer, clearly. Used when I get more of a tan. And the other one is very pale for when I get pale during the winter months. Now keep in mind, you know, using concealers and all that great stuff. But anyway, I'm just using this for example's sake. I'm going to show you how to change this warm tone and this cool tone foundation to make this one warm and to make this one cool. Right, so we'll start off with the warm one. It's pretty easy. And you will take a little bit of this yellow. And you just mix it, you know, figure out what works. You know what I mean? You don't have to put all the yellow in if you just want to test it out, see if that's enough. And automatically it's already looking like, you know, got some tan action going on there already. And bam, you've turned this from a cool tone looking foundation to a warm tone. And of course you can darken it up. I mean, because you just have to use, you know, think what would darken it up. Definitely you wouldn't need any black, you know what I mean? But you could always mix in a little bit of brown if you wanted to make it a little bit more deeper. And there you go. Now it's time to change. and it made it a little bit more deep. Matter of fact, let's see if we can make this color right here. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so by looking at this color, clearly I would need more brown. Maybe not that much brown, but let's see. Come off the stick one of these days. All right, so now we have it more brown, but it's still kind of looking kind of cool now. So I would definitely put in a little bit of yellow to warm it up. And maybe even a little bit of a little bit of peach, maybe a little. Let's see what happens. And bam, that's pretty darn close there, if I should say so myself. That's pretty close. You see how easy that was? So basically I just transformed this foundation to this color right here. That was pretty easy. So it wasn't too difficult. All right, so now you got the idea of how to change that. Let's see if we can let's see if we can change it back. All right, so let me use this other end. All I did was just eye it, because when you're looking next to it with the yellow, all of a sudden it does look like it had some pink in there. So it's just kind of interesting, just I'll definitely say some whites, that is for sure. Yeah, let's see, I'm not sure how much we need to use, but you can just add little by little to like build up and create your color. And maybe I should put it right next to it. And I'll put a little bit more yellow in here because I was definitely needing it. Alright, so the two colors you need, and I could add a little bit more white to get that a little bit more closer as well. But pretty much you see here, you're just mixing colors together. Well, not just any colors. The yellow is going to warm up, the blue is going to make it cooler. So if you feel like you have a foundation, you need to turn it a little bit more cool, you just add some blue to it and tone it with some white, you know, or whatever other color you feel you need to put in there to get it close as possible to your color. And now, now we're back to the original color, just about the original color, and I could probably add a little bit more white, but it's very close to the original color, the first foundation color we started out with. And that's just how simple it is. So, you know, instead of going out and buying 1,000, you know, different foundations, maybe I would do an extremely pale one, you know, especially if you're a makeup artist, you're working on other people. I would probably do an extremely pale, the palest one you can find out of the whole bunch, and maybe, you know, something in the middle, and then the darkest color they have out of the whole bunch, and then use those, you know what I mean? So try to get something cool, something warm, something really dark. And then you can mix these and turn them into whatever color you need to transform them into, especially for your darker skin sisters. Hello. You can easily, you know, add, you know, you can put more brown in there, or make all depending on their skin tone or the contour color you need to make. You can mix this brown with this black to create that color. And if you need to cool it down more so it's not, you know, but this color, it's kind of on the cool side anyway. So, but if you needed to make it really dark for whatever reason, you could mix the two. You could use this as an eyeshadow base. Definitely always use some kind of powder with this to set this. This is not the kind of thing you want to put on without putting something to set it. You can use the white base, you know, to put eyeshadow on top of. You can mix this, turn it into concealer, into lipstick. You can turn this into lip gloss if you wanted to, a colored lip gloss. All you could do is just get you could get a clear lip gloss like this and add the colors and mix them together. You make your own colors. You know what I mean? You can get really, really creative with this. I think this would really save you when you're in a bind. So even if you don't use it a lot, I would still get it as a backup plan to have, because look at these funky colors like golds and silvers. You know, you might be doing something funky, some kind of funky, you know, photo shoot or something. You need to put some colors on lips, or applying these colors underneath, you know, like on your foundation prior to setting it with powder. You could use this as a nice glow highlight, all depending on your skin tone. You know what I mean? So there's so many different options here to mix this up with. Using these as cream blushes instead of going out and buying any cream blush. You can use this as a lip tint to tint your lip prior to doing whatever you're going to do. There's just so many things that you can do with this. I would not sleep on getting one of these. This is a lifesaver. This palette itself is very inexpensive. Yeah, it does not say Makeup Forever on it, but so does Wet n Wild. Doesn't say MAC on it either. But just stressing some points, because Wet n Wild, the lipsticks are pretty darn awesome, if I may say so myself. So anyway, that's it for this tutorial. I hope that this helps somebody out there. Just know that, you know, you don't have to go buying 1,000 foundations. And even after you get tan after tan after freaking tan, you know you are not the foundation you bought for your tan self. You still gonna need one of these bad boys, because you don't want to be walking around looking like your face is paler than the rest of your body. So anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.